You better get them, Lord. Before I get them, Lord. Hey.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey. They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
you better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm sure they are activated. So I could play a little. Look, I was busy. Okay. At least I'm here on time. Y'all tried it. Y'all gonna talk about everything but that. Okay. At least I'm basically probably okay. Of the time. Okay, that's just what that word. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I miss you. I miss you. I really wanna kiss you, but I can't. Okay. But I love y'all. I do. Hello, everyone. Are y'all gonna call in today? Are you all gonna call in today? I would love to hear from you. You know, I love to talk to you all. I love. Happy Sunday. You know, there's been a lot going on. Hello, everyone in the chat. I see y'all. I'm gonna shout y'all out. I love y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, it's been a lot going of the on. Okay, Chrisean Jr. replaced. Okay, that is in the title. I wrote that. Okay, with an exclamation. Chrisean Jr. absent seizures seen by fans. So there's a lot of people waking up, you know, to what's going on with Junior. Because if you thought we were going to talk about anything else, you'd be wrong. Okay? Again, the Davy Way is a part of the Chrisean Jr. sector. Shout out to Lamar Flowers. We love you. We love you. She says, watching in the hospital fighting cancer. Love you guys. We love you too. Keep fighting the good fight, cancer. Keep fighting the good fight, okay? We're praying for you. We love you. Okay, wishing you all of the positive energy and joy. Okay, shout out to your family and your loved ones that are surrounding you with love, okay, as well as us, because we're surrounding you with love as well, okay? So we love you. Keep fighting a good fight. Chrisean plans to move to California. OMG, bro. So, yeah. And then, of course, call in. So we're going to be doing some call-ins today. Okay, I'm going to open up the lines for about a good hour and a half, maybe. Okay. We're going to start this thing off slow. If we can please stay on topic, okay? And I ask for the audience, okay? Because my audience, they judgmental. I don't know where they learned it from, okay? I have no eyes of the deer, but they are. You know that they're not the nicest people. So they will shoo you, okay? They will ask them to bring out the broom, all of that. They will next collar you. They will do all of that. So I'm trying to protect your feelings, okay? This is me looking out for you, okay? Help me help you, okay? That's all that word, okay? So keep it about Junior, okay? Now, we don't mind sidestepping. We'll talk about certain things when it comes to like Chrisean and when it comes to Blue Fur, and when it comes to Ain't Going Nowhere Vea. When it comes to them, that's fine, but keep it simple, okay? Only because of the viewers, you know, the people listen to the playbacks, you know, stuff like that. That's what they're tuning in for, okay? They're tuning in for the title, okay? We would love to hear more about you all, and we're going to do call-ins in the future so where you can just call in, like get it off your chest, or, you know, I definitely want to do that like in the morning, wake up in the morning, I want you to call in and tell me what has you upset, you know, about the day. You know, we'll do that in the future. Then y'all can get into like personal situations, like with your own lives, and stuff like that. And that's cool. But with this, we want to keep it on topic. Okay. That is what the call-in is for. All right. Now, I know I'm a little piece of cute. Okay. I get it. But we have to keep it on the topic. Okay. So I love you all. And let's get right into it. So Chrisean Jr. replaced. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm going to shout out chat. Ooh, I got 19 of them already. Oh my God, y'all love me. I deserve. Yeah. Ooh. You know what's cute? I deserve. Wait, hold on. I deserve. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. There we go. I deserve everything that y'all be sending to me. Yes. Okay. Everything. Welcome to my show, The Shine Everywhere Show. Chrisean Jr. being replaced. Miss T. Abort. Okay. Because that was real cute. That was real cute. Don't do that. Okay? Because then you're going to make me eat. And it's Sunday too. So if I was rudely interrupted, Yes, Chrisean Jr. has been replaced by a bunch of cuteness. Okay. Now Chrisean is over there throwing stuff around. Girl, Chrisean over there throwing everything. That's why she can't even control. She's just screaming just out of nowhere for no reason. Yeah. She can't sit down. Griff. She over there trying to smother Junior with pillows and all of that stuff, girl. She holding him like this again. Girl. Yes. Yes. Over there pinching him. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Give me a kiss, bro. Give me a kiss, bro. I love him, bro. I love my son, bro. Ooh, she don't know what to do. That little cute bun of the 6 pounds or 7 ounces, almost born like the baby Jesus in the manger. Over there with Blueface and Nevaeh. But he ain't that cute because his dad left immediately. Oh, yeah, Blueface was gonna make another child immediately. I guess that one wasn't cute enough. I guess that one wasn't cute enough. Okay? Because he went in the house 7 minutes. He wasn't in the house 7 minutes. Oh, Nevaeh. Oh, girl. Oh, you thought your baby was gonna be dead? Oh, girl. You ain't think he was gonna get that Javon treatment, girl? Mm. You didn't think he was gonna get that pinky face treatment, girl? Oh, no? Oh, you thought he was gonna like yours? Oh, you thought he's gonna like mine? Why? It came out of you. Oh, girl, because you are very so much over there getting on his nerves. You are. I can see it all up in his face. It's all up in his outfit choices. Yeah, ooh, Nevaeh, ooh, you close to what you thought you a baby mama now. Y'all are annoying. The Blueface, y'all are gross. He's allergic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, while y'all walk around tramps, what other people churn, what other men seeming, yeah, they it's fine. But then as soon as you get pregnant, then as soon as you have a baby, ugh, all of a sudden, yeah, right around cuffing season too. Interesting. You need somewhere to stay, girl. There. Ew. You didn't think this all the way through, did you? So yeah, so we're gonna get a little bit into that as well. So let's start off with Nevaeh and Blueface's bundle of joy. Let's get into the real Junior. I know Chrisean is over there like A1 hot, A1 hot. And then a lot of y'all on a video that I made. First of all, y'all tried it. Let's start there. A lot of y'all was trying it. Now you can name a child. Screen now. Yeah. Then do not talk to us yet. Okay, we're ready for none of this bullshit. Okay. Now let me pull this one up. I want to pull this one up. This one. Okay. When they in the bed, that's when it's cute. Okay, we're gonna pull this one. Okay, we're gonna pull up the little bundle of joy. He's so cute. He's so cute. So little Junior. Okay, the real Junior, stand up and be the real Jonathan Jr. Well, the real Jonathan Jr., please stand up. Okay. So now y'all they done had the baby and he is just so cute. He's so little and sweet And ooh, he's just so cute. Okay. I love his little nose. And he definitely has like blue faces and Nevaeh's nose. Hold on. I'm trying to go to the is this the video? Well, I'll just go back to the beginning for now. So his little nose is just so cute. It's just a cute little thing. Now Nevaeh, okay, there he is. Oh God, look at him. Oh my God, I want to hold him. I want to hold him so bad. I want to look at him. On that new baby smell. Oh God. Shout out to Jonathan Jr. He's so cute. I love kids. Like especially babies. Like I just go crazy when I see a baby. I was like, oh my God, please let me hold him. Please let me hold her. Like I just love babies, especially chunky babies. Oh God. If you have a chunky baby, you're letting me hold your baby. It's so hard for me not to walk up to strangers with chunky babies and be like, can I please hold your baby? I just think chunky babies are so cute. I just say, but yeah, but he is just so adorable. He is the cutest little thing. So shout out to them. They did a good job. Okay. They say two ugly people make a cute child. That's what they say. Okay. And y'all have some very distinctive features. Okay. The both of you are facially challenged. There are things about you that are cute, but y'all just not like cute in a package. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, there's things cute about you. But I mean, but it looked like y'all gave all of y'all unproportions to the baby and it worked out. So shout out to Nevaeh is cute at certain angles. Yeah. We're not about to make her a baddie. Okay. I do not think that Nevaeh is ugly at all. She's not. I do not think that. But I do think she's a little piece of facially challenged. In some angles, in some pictures, you know, I'd be like, ooh, girl, no. Ooh, not at all. Not at all. Because if I was a woman with my nose, I would wear like a lot of like down looks then on my girl. Like I would always have like usual. Like I would always be like fire, like a really nasty, like wavy type of, you know what I'm saying? I'm better than you type of like hairstyle going on, my girl. So that's what will be happening. You won't really catch me with too many ponytails, you know, and stuff like that. Because that type of stuff like really insinuates the phase all. So when she was already pregnant, she had that pregnant nose on top of the nose, and then she had the updo for I'm just like, Nevaeh, what is going on here? No, no, no. But you cute though. Like, what the were you thinking? So, but I mean, like, whatever. So, but shout out to Nevaeh. I do feel like at certain angles, dude looks like a lady. You know, but then it's at certain angles, you know, thank God for her body. Like, her body is fire. You know, so there's a beautiful feminine body. You know, it's like very feminine, unlike Chrisean. Chrisean's body is really young boy section in the store. But Nevaeh, fire. You know. So shout out to that, you know. But again, and then same thing with Blue Fur. He has to be at a certain degree. Okay? It's not just boom, look who stepped up in the room. It's very so much not giving that. It's like walk in sideways, please. Walk in sideways, please. So they can as the picture comes, they yeah. So but it's not just walk straight in the room. Absolutely not. Come late. Come late. Yes, absolutely. But shout out to them. Their baby's so cute. So now Chrisean is over there running through a tailspin, over there chasing her tail. Stop it, Sean. Okay. So chasing her tail over there, you know, like the rabbit dog that she is, you know, very so much upset that the baby's name is Jonathan Jr., right? So we were watching some clips of her. She also got upset, as y'all see, because these strings is too long. 13, 14, 24. Gross. So yeah, so just a little overview. So the crustacean, you know, she went mad, like, you know, one live, bro. Like, why they show the baby face, bro? Why you show your baby face? Hurry up. Showed yours. Like, why? They should not have showed the baby face, bro. Like, who the f are you? The why? Why? There you go again. Worried about everybody, baby, but there you go. There you go again. Worried about the safety of everybody cheering but yours. Yours over there. Why they show the baby, bro? You just mad that it's normal. That's what you mad at. You just mad that that's what happens when you don't drink. Mm-hmm. Correct, but you mad at us because you were sitting over there 7 months pregnant. Yeah, that was you. Yes. Taking shots in labor. That was you. But you mad at us. Yeah. You're just upset that he's average? Is that the problem? That's what it's getting. Why they shoot a baby, bro? It's normal, bro. They need to drop it, bro. Like, is that what you're mad at? Okay. See, what y'all not getting is she's not jealous of Nevaeh's pregnancy. She's not jealous that Nevaeh had this baby. She don't care about this little boy. Okay, she will bite it. Okay. What she mad at is that Nevaeh stole her idea. Okay. Chrisean wants an average child. Not this one. Not this one. Okay. This is why she wanted to have a baby before anybody else. Because she wants a normal baby. She wants it to talk back. She's sick of this one. It's boring. She don't like it. That's why she keep leaving it outside. Okay? So that's her issue. Her issue is that she wanted a normal one first. So the audacity of her to have a normal one, an average one, before her, that is the problem. Okay? She don't care nothing about that little boy. She don't care nothing about him. The only issue is, how's she gonna take my next baby name? Because it could have been a girl and she was still gonna name it Jonathan Jr. Yes. It could have been a girl and she was still gonna name it Jonathan. Okay? Okay? Just to beat y'all. Just to get ahead of y'all. And Monroe. Y'all mad at us. Y'all mad at us. It could have been a little girl. What you name the baby? Jonathan, bro. Don't she look like a Jonathan, bro? Don't she, bro? No. Not at all. Because Chrisean don't look like a Chrisean. Okay? Vexed in that boy with that tarnished, damaged nigga name. That made up some Chrisean. I said, who that is that? What is that? What is a Chrisean? Sound like a piece of bread in the hood with some hard-head cheese. Yeah, give me that Chrisean with some hard-head cheese on the side. I said, what is a Chrisean? What is that? Who? Oh, that's her purse? Why? You don't have to tell us your mom was an addict. We know. Based off your name. We get it. And your middle name, Eugenia? It's very so much giving addict. It is. Yeah. That are you can high? Who do that? Charla. Oh my God. Like whatever. So of course Sean was gonna name the baby Jonathan no matter what. Okay. So now the new op is the baby. Okay. That's what she wants a friendly fade with the baby. Okay. Put him and Chrisean Jr. in the same playpen, and just what happens. Okay. Because her hands is registered, but Junior's is not. Okay. So she need her friendly fade. All right. Correct. Put the boy in the playpen, and what happens, bro. What happens, bro. Like, so when is this happening? Okay, because that is where we're at. That is what we're at. She is beefing with the baby. Okay, that's why she keep coming over there knocking on the door. Okay, because that's what that word. That's what that word. She want a friendly fade with the baby. It's fine. Like, it's just not a big deal. He shouldn't have took the last name and the first name and the middle name with the JR at the end. No. The baby disabler said that she gonna show you that she disabled babies. Now she gonna have them come over there and have her son disable yours. Nah. Now get a playpen so baby hold the hands. Okay. And baby blue fur. So they can go on at it. Okay, because this will not stand. Okay, this will not stand. Okay. And that's just what that word. All right. Now Junior know how to bite and all of that stuff. That it just what happened when he land on top of him. He land on top of him. He hop on over there and land on top of him. Leave him alone. Okay, teach him how to stand his ground. That's just what that word. Okay. Hey, I got y'all nerve. So the baby just over there just as beautiful as can be. Beautiful as can be. Okay. And Chrisean is irate about it. Now, if y'all notice my thumbnails, I keep making Chrisean pregnant because that is what Chrisean is trying to do. Okay. Chrisean wants to be pregnant. She just won't go get them antibiotics and them pills and stuff that you're supposed to swallow. It is clogged. It is what that word. It's what that word. But she's trying to get pregnant. This is her whole initiative. Okay. She's supposed to be fighting on September 19th, but she ain't got no opponent. They have to find somebody she can beat up. Okay. Now, see, Chrisean can fight at clubs. Chrisean can fight in the streets. Okay. But Chrisean can't fight in no boxing ring. Chrisean is not a boxer. No, she's not. Okay, bro. She's not that. She's not a Clarissa Shields. Not even on the way to. Now that she's very sloppy, and all of that. She needs to fight Lex. The Lex will lay her flat on her arse. She could have fought her on baddies. Yeah. Same thing with Tasiki. Tasiki could have fought Lex too. She know better. Because what happened in that ring will just happen in real life. Lex is an athlete. Lex is a boxer. Lex is she's my favorite baddie. Literally, I love Lex. Love her. Win, lose, or draw. Like, that's my girl. But overall, Lex throw them things, and her reach go crazy. So she tapping you before you even get it. In a threshold over, her fist already coming out your mouth on its way back. Right as you getting in, just to like that reach go crazy with Lex. So that's why she be mopping the floor with the majority of those girls on the show. Now there's been some girls that got in there with Lex, but overall she mollywop. She Lex don't take no prisoners. And it would be the same thing with Chrisean. Chrisean is not seeing Lex. It's not happening. There's not a Malone, not a 5C Malone that is seeing Lex. They're not related to nobody that can handle her, like one on one. They not related to him. They don't know nobody. They don't know anyone. That's why they always call in favors for people to go, allegedly off people. Okay, because Chrisean, let's not act like you and your sisters don't be getting y'all flipped in Baltimore. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to stop acting like y'all won every single last fade and all that. No, y'all didn't. No, y'all didn't. See, Chrisean be in California doing all that. She don't be in Baltimore doing none of that. Okay, none of that. Yeah, because some other Baltimore girls are not going to play with her. Yeah, they don't know anybody that she don't know. Like, so she don't do all that there. She don't, because they was asked before, she left. So yeah, that's why she want to be in Cali. She's going back to Cali. Okay. So let's get into because we were talking about Junior being replaced. And he is. I don't feel badly for Junior. There's nothing to feel badly for. Junior never called Blueface daddy. He never called Blueface daddy. Sean, sound fine to me. Refresh the app. Everyone would need to be complaining if it was the sound. So it's not me. It's probably the Android that you're on. I would definitely recommend an Apple that's bit off of for you to be on, or a computer, or something like that. I don't know what I mean. If you do have an iPhone, I would advise you go to like your Safari and listen. If the app is glitching, something like that. I don't know what to do on Android. I don't really like know anything like about the bot. I have no idea. Me don't speak an Android. So but me do speak an iPhone. So but yeah. I don't know anything about a galaxy. I'm on Earth. Gays. But shout out to all the people that have them. I don't know. I'm sure God will bless you all to upgrade. To come hang out with us and Steve Jobs. One day, hopefully. Move right along. So I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay, my galaxy, all of that. I'm not talking to you, love. I'm not even talking to y'all. Are y'all okay? I'm not even talking to y'all. Why are y'all being so mean to me here? I'm not even talking to y'all. I wasn't. I was talking to the person that said they were having like issues with the thing, with the sound. What? Now, y'all have to have some confidence in yourself with y'all Android phones. Like, oh my God. Like, y'all can't be so insecure with a Droid. Because I'm not insecure, but I'm Apple. I'm not insecure. What? Try an Apple. An apple a day will keep the static away. Okay. Sorry if I was really interrupted. By y'all, what? I'm just doing my show. So, guys, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Can I do my show, please? So, I just feel like Chrisean on her way to California, because y'all know she also stated that she wants to open up a warehouse like AB and Dean, which their warehouse looked like it stank. Okay. And it's basically becoming like a SCX room, because it just seems like they're just bringing women back there to sleep with them. And that's gross. That's really gross. And why I say that's gross, because that's just so old. Like, aren't y'all tired of that? I feel like if you're going to be with like random females and whatnot, you should do that in private. Like, we don't need to see it. We don't think you're cool. Like, AB, anybody that's about to let you get on top of them, gross. Gross. Your feet alone. Your feet. Your feet throwing up gang signs, bruh. Like, ew. So any woman that's about to let you get on top of them, first, embarrassing, very so much. Okay. Now, Dean, however, I would probably like want to be seen on camera. Like if we were about to like bone, I would want people to know. Like, yeah, what? Like, yeah, I'm about to go sleep with him, and you not, and you mad, and you mad. But I just think like it's really demoralizing for women to be going back to that place for whatever. I just and then wondering why all these cases and lawsuits and charges and stuff trying to be brought up on them. It's like, yeah, y'all got to break that up. And then having Ray J, the seal, there is not any better. Like that's worse. Okay. Dean is younger, especially looking. So him hanging out with them old heads, the creep squad, it's just not a good look. Like it's not. I do like Dean and AB's dynamic. I do like that, but I know some things should just be temporary, in my opinion. You know, it shouldn't be. I just feel like they both should go do their own thing. I think AB and Ray J doing what Dean and AB do would be much better, because they're close to the same age. You know, all of that. So like the energy that's going to be around, but they only messed up with like young girls anyway. You know, because women that are of a certain age, they're not dealing with that. They're just not dealing with that. Like it's trash. So they're not dealing with it. So they have to deal with younger girls, you know, because the younger girls, young, susceptible, easy to manipulate, and to control. So women like 25 and up, 30 and up, you can't manipulate them like that. So you're all going to see a lot of 22, 23 year olds and stuff like that around, because they're easily manipulated. You're not about to manipulate a 35-year-old woman. It's not happening. You're not about to manipulate a 30-year-old woman. It's just not happening. You're not about to manipulate a 40-year-old woman. It's not happening. Okay, it's just not. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. They're literally gonna look at you like you're crazy. Okay, literally. Okay, and they're not gonna Chrisean rock the situation. They're not about to dive on top of women and all of that stuff. The majority of them gonna pick up their purse, put on their sunglasses, and go get in their car. Like they're not even, because it's like when you get to a certain age, you just literally just don't have the time for it. Like you just don't. Like, and you're not making it. You're just like like yeah, all that these bye. Like please. Like please. They're not getting a mature established woman to join the circus. That's not happening. Okay, it's going to be a lot of bum bird bitches that join. That's what they are. No women are in the circus. Nevaeh's not a woman. No, that's her gender. Okay, this new girl he just went out on a date with, that's not a woman. That's just her gender. Okay, y'all got to stop being so quick to give people titles that they have not deserved, especially as Black women. Okay, the Black women, the underprivileged, the unappreciated, the undervalued, the last thought of, the last protected. We stop giving these titles of women, and they're not. Stop giving them that. Also, stop protecting them because they just so happen to be Black. That's crazy work. Gotta stop doing that. Because that's generational as well. That's why there's truly no growth, because y'all keep giving people passes that don't deserve them. Okay? Stop doing that. It's annoying. They don't represent us, and they damn sure don't represent y'all. They don't. These girls that's walking around and doing the stuff that they do in the Chriseans and the Veas and whatnot, they don't represent my mom and my mom's generation. No, because they weren't doing half that they're doing. Okay? My mom went to Freakniks, you know, and stuff like that. That wasn't her life. No. That wasn't her life. She went and visited those things. She didn't make it a part of her everyday existence. And that is what they do. Okay. So y'all not seeing none of y'all mothers, grandmothers. Y'all not seeing none of those women in these. So stop giving them that because they don't represent y'all. They don't. If you on your square, whether you working at McDonald's, whether you got a college degree, what, y'all don't walk the same walk. Y'all don't live the same life. It's a lot of y'all right now breaking y'all back just to make sure y'all kids get school supplies, clothes, hair done, all of that stuff. Look at what they doing. Are y'all okay? Her son about to go to school too. He about to go to school too. So stop comparing them because it's not the same. It's not. Y'all not, most of y'all not sitting around waiting for somebody that treats you like this to put money in your pocket. So y'all better go get it on your own. So why are y'all comparing yourselves or respecting or protecting people like them? Why? No, let it be. Let them say whatever they're going to say. That's why I don't care what a crustacean or rock and I don't care what none of them have to say. Not a word. Because those aren't my people. Those aren't my people. I just watched a video last night of Chrisean Rock visiting an older woman that was one of her biggest fans. The woman was so excited, she had to be every bit of late 40s, early 50s. And I mean, she jumping up and down, them they're crying. I'm like, what? Interesting. Interesting. And that's what y'all don't get about the majority of the crustacean fans. They're older people. They're not young. You would think that the majority of her fans were around her age. 18, 19-year-old, 20-somethings. No. The majority of her fans, 35 and up. In those kick streams, grandparents. And literally, the majority of her fans, 35 plus. The majority. And then like a good 20% are younger people, like of this generation. But her predominant fan base are older people. When she's getting those packages and all of that stuff, those are from older people. Those are not from young and no, not at all. They're older. That's why when they're out, they're not constantly being bombarded by people knowing who they are. Because that's not the demographic of people that's watching them. But let them go into a bingo hall. Chrisean, I'll be watching you, baby. I'll be Chrisean, where that beautiful baby at? Like, girl, are y'all okay? Girl, please. If you pay attention to our boxing match, it was a lot of older people there. The ones that had on the crustacean shirts, elderly. Mm-hmm. Correct. Yes, former addicts. Go back and watch it. Look at the audience. Look at the people that was there supporting her. All of the fans, not her family. Fans. They're older. They're not of this generation. You would think that they were. They're not. And then that lady, she said that Chrisean could, but she wrote it. It didn't show Chrisean letting her meet Junior, but she said that she let her meet Junior. Interesting. Interesting. But she don't let nobody touch her baby. She don't let nobody touch her son. Please. Moving right along. So yeah, the majority of her fans are older. Okay. So here's the baby. Let's play a little clip of this. Of the baby.
Competitive.
No competitive.
All right then. Stop. Do your
We're
kick.
under the same roof, babe.
Exactly. So what does that mean? When he leaves, come to my kick. Like
We're
what?
under the same roof.
How about you just spark up? Let people know how I just sparked up and do your kick. We don't need no fucking side promotion on my kick for your kick. We could go live at the same time.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, like what are you saying?
So for the people that's trying to make it seem like Blueface wants Nevaeh, oh, Nevaeh making her own bag, Nevaeh making her own bag. And please stop saying that Nevaeh got an apartment. Nevaeh does not have an apartment. The apartment that Nevaeh has is for when they get evicted in February. They've been putting money, but they're supposed to be buying it. That's it. No, that's not Nevaeh's apartment. She would be there. That's not her apartment. Blueface's home is in the foreclosure process. He has to February to pay out an outstanding balance that he has not paid. He ain't put a dime on it. He ain't saving for it. None of that. And his wages and stuff are already being garnished. Music royalties, stuff like that. They're already garnishing that stuff, which ain't much. But they're already garnishing it. The lawsuits that he have against the nightclub, Soulja Boy's baby mama, like these people not playing with him. They want their money. They want it. Blueface's home was going into foreclosure before he went to prison. And then he got even further behind in the payments while being in prison. Chrisean was supposed to be living at Blueface's house and paying the bills there until he got out. So Chrisean, originally, the apartment that she had when she was walking around crying, not apartment, the home that she had in California when she was walking around crying, holding Junior, and all of that because Blueface had put that picture out, that place, she gave it to her friends, whatever that means. So she gave it to them, and then she moved into Blueface's house. But then when she started saying that Blueface was still talking to other females and whatnot, and they was coming up to jail to visit him, they was putting money on the book, blah, blah, blah. And some even was coming, they was pregnant even before he went into prison. She decided to leave. Okay. But Jonathan, his father, was there the whole time. Okay. They got behind in the bills. Jonathan's father obviously can afford to pay that mortgage, etc. So they fell behind even further while he was in jail. So he has until February to get that outstanding balance taken care of because it's already in the process of them foreclosing on the home. They're already in the process. It's already happening as we speak. That don't just go away. And if he was going to pay it, he already would. What are you waiting for? You're not going to sit there and wait until February to pay it. If you're waiting to February, it's because you don't have the money. You don't have the money. Why aren't the house paid off? A lot of these celebrities, they live these type of lives. They live lives on credit. They don't live lives with the actual money. No, they get random lump sums of money, and then they put those lump sums towards certain things. Like that Lamborghini, he don't own that. Like all of that stuff is financed. The home, the cars, financed, credit. The majority of celebrities live off of it. Now, the ones that do well with their money pay everything off and do become owners. But ones that's frivolous like this, that just waste money, spending it frivolously on stupid things, because he should be taking care of his bills. The only bills they paying is what is given is the lights and internet. And he needs those for streaming. So those are the only reasons I feel like those bills are being paid. But them cell phones getting cut off every other month. Then it has 66 different numbers. I don't know which number to call when I was trying to call and troll him. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know which one to call. I said, well, I'll be there. You had 886 numbers. So then you try to go to the most current one. And it's like 50 just in 2026. I said, no, he ain't getting no phone call. I guess this ain't meant to be. This ain't because I'll be damn. I have stuff to do. No. I'm just gonna call and scream some stuff until the phone hang up. But yeah, I ain't got time for all that. So gays. So that apartment is the backup. That's where they're gonna be staying when they move. Okay. So if you think everything is cool, it's not. And as of next year in 2027, the beginning of next year especially, you will see a lot changing over there. A lot. Like the location. They will be moving up out of there. They won't have a choice. Unless they got the money, which I highly doubt. Highly doubt it. And he's behind a decent amount, like over 200 grand. something like that. So, and I can pull that paperwork back up and read it to y'all. I have no issue doing that. Hold on, let me see. I may still have it saved. Let me see. Let me see if I have it in my bookmarks. Yep. Hold on. Oh, I just had it up right here. So shout out to Corey Lombardi. Okay, it's right here. Okay, notice of default and election to sell under deed of trust has reportedly been recovered for the property associated with Jonathan Jamal Porter, Blueface. According to the recorded documents, the loan allegedly fell into default after his November 1st, 2025 mortgage payment was not paid. The notice states that the amount required to reinstate the loan is over $92,000 as of June 2nd, 2026. He did not pay. So he had to pay that initially by June 2nd, 2026. That has already passed. He did not. The notice states that the amount required to reinstate the loan was $92,054.44 as of June 2nd, 2026, and that the balance would continue to increase until the account was brought current. The next filing to watch for a notice of trustee sale, which would officially schedule the foreclosure auction, which means they got to move and they are selling the home. Banks usually don't take homes back. They usually sell them right away, okay? Recording filings also show that both a notice of default and election to sell under deed of trust and a substitution of trustee were filed on June 4th, 2026, okay? So that is the bank filing to say, hey, we did not get our money. We did not get our money from him as of June 2nd. Okay, so we are now filing so that we can ask assistance from the court to be able to put this house up for sale after a foreclosure. We would like to foreclose on this home. Okay, so that is what's going down. This is still happening. Okay, this information is stemming from June 2026, just a couple months ago. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Again, that is not Nevaeh's apartment. Okay. Trust, like no one has to lie. Okay, substitution trustee appoints. Okay, so the substitution of trustee appoints a new trustee to oversee the foreclosure process, while the notice of default of the state that the loan allegedly went into default after the missed November 1st, 2025 payment. Okay. All right. So they didn't pay. He didn't pay last November 2025. So they gave him an extension basically until June. He didn't pay again. Okay. So it's going to keep going up until they get their coin, right? Or to the foreclosure. If the auction is completed, a trustee's deed upon sale would then be recorded confirming that the ownership of property has transferred. It's important to know, meaning it will transfer from Blueface to the bank. Okay. Back to the bank. It's important to note that a notice of default is not the same as a completed foreclosure. This filing just marks the beginning of California's non-judicial foreclosure process. So this is them getting the process started as of June 2nd, 2026. Okay. So what apartment? Like, no. If anything, that's for them. You know, not for Nevaeh, because Blueface is going to have to move eventually. He does not have a choice unless he pays, which they already gave him as time an extension, and the bank even gave him a loan to pay back. So this is a loan on top of a loan. So that's what I'm saying. Credit. He was living off of credit, is what he said, not off money. Okay, he getting loans just to pay bills instead of using loans to like invest in companies, you know, stuff like that. He getting loans just so he could pay a few dollars. Crazy work. Crazy work. Okay, so that's just what is going on here. All right. So instead of him saving the home and stuff like that, because this is still happening to this day. Okay, we can pull it up right now. And on Pacer, and it'll still state the same things besides the updates that have happened, and there's no update in payment. Okay, they're still asking the courts for permission to start the foreclosure process, to foreclose on the home. That they have not removed that, and the only way that they would do that is that they paid. And a lot of times, once it gets to this place, they just keep going with it. Like even if you come up with money last minute, so they'd be over it because it takes a lot of money, to do this, and they have to pay these lawyers, all this stuff to do this for them. It's not the literal bank going back and forth to court. No, this is their lawyers taking care of this, and they have to pay those lawyers to do so. Okay, it's very tedious and it's very expensive. Okay, so that is what's going down. So the majority of the time they just keep going with it, like they don't pause or move to the side or put it on hold. Let's go, get them out of there. Like we want to sell the home, and then the value has went down on it, the property value has decreased. There goes the neighborhood type of situation. So yeah, so please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Over 1,400 people in the building. Please hit the like. I appreciate you all for being here. So let's get into Junior. All right, that is why we are here. So let's get into Junior. A lot of people have been noticing Junior absent seizures. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, here's one of the first extremely noticeable ones. And we'll get into what absent seizures are. But
Chrisean. Hello, what you looking at? 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 Huh? Like you can hear the I said she said so like
You said no
she
more.
can hear the
Right, okay.
Thank you.
This one doesn't have meat, but this is a seafood pasta on it.
Where we get that?
If there's something that's on a plate that someone wants specifically to say it, but I was okay.
Chrisean.
Right for something.
okay, so this is one of the first like more noticeable ones. And for the people in the audience that don't know what absent seizures are, let me pull that up really quick. Okay. Put on screen so you don't think I'm making that up. Absent seizures in children are brief, sudden lapses in awareness where a child stares blankly for 5 to 20 seconds. Commonly between ages 4 and 14, these episodes can happen many times a day and often mistaken for daydreaming. Most children completely outgrow them by their teens. But the unfortunate thing with Junior is he's not an average child. So with that being said, his absent seizures could be being started by something completely different. Okay. And with absent seizures, the majority of the time, if it's just going to happen naturally, then it usually happens after the age of 4 years old. It usually doesn't happen before. That's not common. It's common for 4 to 14. And it's also common for it to kind of just go away on its own. And it's also common for it to kind of remain, or the seizures get shorter and shorter to where they can just be confused with like a slight daydream or something like that, right? These were important to hear about and to find out about because a lot of kids in school were having these absent seizures. And while having an absent seizure, you have no idea like what is happening while the seizure is partaking. So if you're sitting in class trying to learn and you have an absent seizure, you're not going to remember what was just being said. And they didn't know about these at the time. So a lot of parents were kind of just like yelling at their kids or mad at their kids, thinking that they're not paying attention in school. And it didn't have anything to do with that. It was actually them having these seizures. And if a teacher looks at a kid that is having one, or a person looks at a kid that's having one, it can be mistaken with like a daydream, or something like that. But that is not what's going on. So again, with Junior, the first time people truly started to notice that, which was the video that I had just showed you, okay? But things have progressed. So it's if these absent seizures are getting worse, okay? So let me put up a couple.
Oh my God! Sorry, Chrisean.
What?
Now, I'll show you this because what people aren't noticing about this clip, they're saying like, oh, she scared the baby. She scared the baby. But a lot of times with absence seizures, especially with certain disorders, it's triggered by overstimulation, by being overly stimulated. So when she yelled like that, if you pay attention to the clip, Junior shook and then he stares blankly off. I believe she triggered it. If you pay attention to the camera, pay attention to after she screams, pay attention to how Junior just stares off, pay attention to how he's not staring off prior, and then she screams and then he does.
Sorry.
What?
Oh my God! Sorry.
What?
Oh my God!
And then he's just gonna stare off.
Sorry.
What?
When she says sorry to Chrisean, Chrisean doesn't move. Kind of just is completely staring off into a daze. So I believe that she is triggering them. And I think the constant yelling, random yelling, and whatnot does it to Chrisean quite often. But let's pay attention to another clip there because there is more. So it seems as if these are getting worse.
Oh my God! Sorry.
What?
This child is about to have a seizure on camera.
Melly.
In fact, it's happening now.
Melly.
Not every
Now, with the video that I showed you of Chrisean, when Chrisean Jr. was sitting in her lap and she was at the boxing place and she started like touching his lip, and all of that stuff, he was having an absence seizure. And she doesn't know anything about them because one, she didn't do any research on it. Two, she hasn't taken back and forth to the doctor. And three, she's ignorant. So when Chrisean is having his absence seizures, you're supposed to kind of just let it happen, just like any other seizure. You just allow it. If with violent seizures, there are different methods, like the holding of the tongue, holding the arms down, things like that. Getting them to the floor, if they're like sitting or standing, helping them down to the ground, stuff like that. But with absence seizures, it's not like that. Like the child isn't in any like immediate danger or anything, but there is a lot of brain activity going on that should be allowed to process on its own. So she's not allowing the process. She's interrupting it constantly, even when she's just screamed and she was like, sorry, Chrisean. She grabs him. You're not supposed to do that. You just leave him be until he comes back. And then when he comes back, then you can pick him up, all the stuff. That's just fine. As you see with this child, she's having an absence seizure. Do you see her parent picking her up? Do you see her parent touching her mouth or anything like touching her? No, if anything, she's just putting like a motion in front of her to see if her eyes follow, saying her name to see if she'll respond, things like that. So she'll know when she's coming out of it, and she's not touching her. And you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to touch the child while they're going through that. And she does it all the time. You're not supposed to interrupt seizures. Okay. It can cause brain damage by not letting the brain process as they normally would. You don't get to control a seizure. You don't get to control when they're in it. You don't get control when they come out of it. You don't get to do that. Okay. So, yeah, I just think that's insane.
Every seizure involves shaking.
You back? You okay?
This is called an absence seizure.
Okay.
Here's another example. Take a look at this child. It just looks like she's staring into space.
Music. Okay. And with Junior, this happens often. With Junior. So it's just let him go through it. But now it seems as if they are getting worse. In my opinion, I feel that they are getting worse. So we're about to open up the phone line soon. I have one more topic with Chrisean going to California But before we get into that, y'all know how Chrisean has been running around here because you know I keep everything Junior related. How she's been running around here. Sorry. Where is it? Oh, it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. Okay, let me pull this down. Pull Twitter. So Chrisean loves to run around and act as if she cares about her son, and I'm gonna go to Twitter and people talking about her son and people bullying her son. But why is this still up? Like, and Chrisean is completely aware. She's completely aware. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, let me pull this up real quick. I'll let y'all watch this while I find this site on Twitter. Yeah, no music.
I'm gonna go do that later.
You're so lit. You get all the gifts.
It's not me. It's the
Oh, well,
freaking baby.
yeah, but those are from your friends. Oh, this is cute. This could probably fit him now.
Yeah, it's newborn.
Hey.
Let me see that. I'll put that over here. Thank you.
My son gonna be fresh. Every day.
Every day.
Every day gonna be fresh. My young prodigy. Another card says, "Get ready for the sweetest delivery ever. I thought these were perfect for little baby Solar. He deserves the moon and the stars. So do you, boo. Congratulations. Love you, twin." Jahara?
Jazara.
Jazara.
Jazara wasn't aware that I changed the baby name.
Yeah, Jazara.
Yeah, I'm sure you did change the baby name. So, Chrisean, why does this still exist? Chrisean, I thought you cared about so much what people say about your baby. They be over here talking about your child like a dog, and they always tagging you. You are fully aware. You have not blocked them, anything. I'm starting to think that this page is Chrisean, like, because I'm confused. Chrisean, look what they got up at your baby. Look, Chrisean, they said this your baby. It's weird. It's weird, but you worried about the baby disabler comment. Are you sure? Are you sure, Chrisean? Look, they said she's so mad she finna make a healthy baby. She don't know what to do with herself. She outside worried about her baby, meanwhile, the toddler. For people saying that these children should not be being compared, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? They are both storylines. Chrisean Rock has made Chrisean Jr. a storyline. Nevaeh has made Jonathan Jr. a storyline. Okay? They're not letting them be children. They're not. They made Superior, and they made them storylines. They did that. Not us. We are going to talk about what we see in the story. Holly had DDG and herself remove Halo from all of their social media platforms, all that stuff, because Holly felt like people were making her son a storyline. Like DDG was bringing her son on camera as a storyline. Like, my son ain't content. My son is your son. That's it. Like, every time he come over there, he shouldn't be on camera. Like, he should just be with you. Like that's why he over there. He not there to be me and your baby. That's not why he over there. He over there to be raised. Okay? So they did it on both ends. Neither one of them, and they're doing just fine. But I'll tell you this, DDG's audience did go down. It was a lot higher. He got a lot more energy and attention when Halo was on his lives. He very so much did. He got way more gifts, all of that, when Halo was part of it. Fact. Fact. That's all real. So now no one's not talking about Halo because we don't see him. So there's nothing for us to discuss. Holly's a wonderful mother, and it seems that DDG is a great father. That's all we need to know. We don't need to see them raise them for what? It's none of our business. We don't need to see Rihanna and A$AP Rocky raise their kids. It's none of our business. We don't need to see that. As far as we know, A$AP and Rihanna are good parents. That's all we need to know. We don't need to see Beyonce and Jay-Z raise their kids. No. As far as we know, they are good parents. Good parents. That's all we know. And that's all they're allowing us to know. And we don't have a problem with that. There's no issue. So if y'all have a problem with people talking about these children, talk to the parents. Y'all talk to the wrong people. Because y'all don't get to tell us as content creators what we should pay attention to, what we should be talking about. Y'all don't have the right to say any of those things. Because you don't have to watch. And y'all be feeling that we are more attainable, that y'all get to control us. You don't. You're not going to Usher concert telling him what to sing. You're not doing that. You stand your dry ass in the audience and you listen and dance, or you sit down and you wait until he play a song that you want to hear. End of story. If you don't like Usher's set, leave. That's your only option. And you pay money to be there. You here for free. So it's like the audacity. It's like, are y'all okay? Of course, they're going to be compared. Why wouldn't they? Chrisean deserves for Nevaeh's child to be compared to hers. Because Nevaeh did everything that you're supposed to do to make sure that your baby get here healthy, and Chrisean did the opposite. Nevaeh's child is not special. None of that. None of it. She just did what she needed to do during her pregnancy to make sure that her son is all right. That's all she did. Because if a disability is going to happen, it's going to happen no matter what. A lot of it is genetics, etc. Sometimes it's skip a generation or skip the genetics. What happened to Junior is not genetics. It's not hereditary. Besides addiction. That is all. That is it. So she deserved to watch everybody else's children flourish. Because she didn't do what all those other parents did. So why should she have the same outcome? How is it fair that she drink, smoke, etc. during her whole pregnancy, knowing that she's pregnant while all of this is happening, but she's supposed to have a healthy baby like you, although you did none of those things. Took your prenatals, went to all your appointments, all of that. You wasn't trying to unalive your baby, abort the mission at 8 months pregnant, and you weren't doing all of that. So that's why your child here, like your child here. And if your child would have came into this world with special needs, it would have been genetics. Not Hennessy. Not backwood after backwood after backwood after backwood. So she deserves to see Nevaeh over there with a healthy baby with the man she wanted to be with. Having a healthy baby. That's called karma. That's what that's called. She deserves to watch somebody else be in love with the man that she's in love with. She deserved to watch Blueface love another woman. Because Ronnie's not here to love at all. The audacity to think that you can get rid or help get rid of somebody that has an undying love for you. And you rid of that person to keep the person that you have an undying love for. And you think it's just gonna be roses and a cupcake walk? You think that you're not about to be randomly crying and all of that because them demons keep popping out every 5 seconds? Every time you turn a corner, you see Ronnie's face. Every time you pick up your child, you see Ronnie's face. She deserved all of this. It's called karma. Let her sit in it. It's not yours. It don't belong to you. It don't belong to me. It don't. It don't belong to us. Let her have it. She earned it. So let her sit in it. So I'm trying to rescue her when she didn't want to save herself. Imagine. She want to live for that. Let her. Let her. The only way she's going to figure out what she's doing is wrong is by letting her do what she's doing. Anything else, she's going to rebel. Anything else, she's rebelling against it. If it's not what she wants, because that's her only concern. That's her only concern. She barely with Junior, barely with the boy, but she loved him so much. She loved him so much, though. How? How? Co-parenting this, co-parenting that with Blueface. The majority of the time you come there, you leave Junior. You don't bring him. You've only been bringing Junior recently because your mom relapsed. Your mom relapsed. Okay? And he a lot on Tessa. He a lot on her. Yeah. Tessa can only do so much. She still raises kids herself. She still got stuff going on. She work, all that stuff. And Junior is a lot. He's a 24-hour gig. Can't really take your eyes off of him. That's what you do. You throw him in playpens and leave him in the room screaming all day with no toys, no nothing. That's what you do. You sit over there and torture that boy because you're mad because you can't use him as a pawn because he does not belong to the person you want him to belong to. You can't use him as one. Jaden can't even do that with her own kids, and they biological. What you gonna do with yours? What you gonna do with the illegitimate? What you gonna do with that? Like, we already know you ain't all the way there. You still call your son Junior, and your men on that Eugenia, and his is Jesus. There's nothing junior about it. Girl, please. So, I over my head. Yeah, they're gonna compare the kids, and they should be. Like, why shouldn't they? It's a crime to compare. What's the issue? As long as we're not saying better than, because an average child is not better than a special needs child. There's nobody's better than anybody, not at all. But there are situations that can be avoided and ones that can't. So if Chrisean is going to be a be careful tale, why can't Nevaeh be a doing the right thing tale? When people say, don't be like Chrisean. Blueface, after the baby's born, they land in the baby saying, thank you for getting my baby here healthy. That's a dig. Can he not say that? Could that shade towards Junior? How? I said to my kids' mother, to all of my children, thank you for getting my kids here safely. Thank you. I appreciate it because I really do. I really do. You know, okay? So if I said to my kids' mom, that's a dig at Junior? No. That's a dig at his mama. Because Junior's not responsible for his condition. She is. Okay? There's nothing natural in what's going on with Junior. Nothing. Nothing. She brought this upon this child. She did this to this boy. Never forget. Why y'all try to rewrite history? Just like her. I was in the club, I was drinking juice, bro. No one makes this face with juice. Nobody does that with juice. Because if it's nasty, you're not drinking it no more. If I think something nasty, I don't drink. Do you keep drinking something you think nasty? Do y'all? I'm asking the audience. Do you, if you drink something and you find it nasty, are you going to keep drinking it? Because I would get rid because she kept drinking it. Gave it was too strong. That's why she mixed it with the straw. That's why you mixed it with the straw with her. Gave it was too strong. Yeah, that's what that were. That's what that were. You got your nerve. I'm like, oh, interesting. Now it was juice. Please. Juice don't do that. Juice don't do this. Juice don't do this. Juice don't do this, girl. And then y'all keep asking me why I keep putting Junior in a wheelchair in the clip. They is so wrong for that picture. Hold on. Why? 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 Oh my God. Why? Why, Lord? Why? Why this give what Superior gonna look like in 12 years? Girl, why does give it in 12, 14 years it's gonna be Superior? Why? Why, Lord? Why? Why? Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, that was good. Ooh, Nevaeh, why they playing on your top like that? Why is they playing on your top like that? Ooh, now Blue will like her both ways. I could not. I could not. Ooh, what is it giving, y'all? What is it giving? What is it giving? What is it giving? Oh, funny. Oh, funny. Yes, there is very so much wrong for that. There is wrong for that, honey. There is wrong for that. But hold on, where is it? Hold on, where is Junior? Junior is so cute. They be, and I just can't because there's a bunch of captions. I'm not reading these captions. Hold on, because they be saying some of the most disgusting things. Like up here with because Chrisean, you got such an issue with people saying about your child. Let me go back up to the top real quick. The thing with Blueface. Right here. Or is it above? Sorry. Yeah, right here. This person said, ew, these, being in bed with another boy with the covers, hands on him, all of this stuff. Another person said that Blueface is scared of him, that he looks like a mutant. Like, calling your son a mutant. Right here. Why Blueface looks scared? Ish, I would be too. We got a real life mutant baby. Chrisean. See, we're not disrespecting your son. We love Junior over here. Okay. They are though. They're definitely coming for your kid. Definitely over here coming for your child. And it's not just one person. It's like a lot of people that are over here saying the most heinous things about your son, girl. Now they say stuff about you, but who cares? Them talking about your son is crazy work. Crazy work how to be over here talking about Junior. You know what does have me laughing? What they do say about Chrisean, though? I'm not gonna hold you. Look, I don't like that. It's like, why do y'all do stuff like that? Talking about he woke up like, and then they put underneath this scary ASS, like, he's not scary. Like, what? Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Yeah, it was, yeah. Scaring a disabled kid is crazy, and that's what they wrote. You know what I mean? Those under eye circles. How has nobody rescued him yet? Some people say, save Junior type of stuff. But it's like all of the pictures that they put on here is to ridicule Junior. Is to put pictures up so that people will say mean things about him. Chrisean, why have you done nothing about this page? You want to know why I haven't done anything about it? Because you out here, you know, the don't play with my son police. Look, Chrisean, look how they got your son. Chrisean, but you worry about Nevaeh. Like, hello. Crazy. Craziness. Wow. So yeah, that's how we feel about that. So I'm going to open up the phone lines. Chrisean stated that she wants to open up her own, like, buy her own little factory in California, and her and Blueface get together and train people, lock in. I'm like, Chrisean, what are you talking about, girl? What? Yeah, no, that's not happening. Blueface did add a new girl to the circus. Well, she's been around for a couple years.
Screen down.
You know, she's been around for a little bit, but she's back. Let's get in her. Or I think is that. Oh yeah, view all. Let me do that first, I guess. So I watched a little bit of her. I mean, she seemed like the rest. She seemed like the rest.
Tell me the fuck out, probably.
Yeah.
Trying to be stuck nowhere.
It was pretty crazy, chat.
It wasn't really that crazy. It's really minor.
Y'all like the new girl?
And guess
Y'all
who's
like the new
outside
girl?
the-
Y'all say so much about Nevaeh. Oh, I love Nevaeh. I like Nevaeh too. I think Nevaeh is, and again, nobody's calling Nevaeh ugly. Nobody's saying Nevaeh is ugly, you know, at all. But I like Nevaeh too. But a lot of people don't like Nevaeh. They don't like her. But what y'all think about this new girl? What y'all think about her? Are y'all a fan? I think she's pretty.
Sure. When I pulled up, it was like perfect timing. Intuition. Gotta listen to it. The drunk dummy little bitch. It's right outside the door. Remember that?
Yeah, she just left and you were just walking up.
No, well, she left and then came back. That's crazy. Perfect timing.
Yeah. How are you feeling that day? What made you do that?
Very vulnerable, very much. You're playing with me. Very much. I've been pushed to my limit. I'm gonna do something I've never done before.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a nigga something to remember me by.
I definitely remember that day.
Definitely
remember that day.
I told the nigga in the lift to wait outside. He left. I was like, yeah. This is
of course, you don't know you fucking on a freaking mission.
I was like, what the fuck?
You
He
want
was
the lift
watching
driver
me.
to go along with your mission?
I was like, why did he wrap this car? Couldn't key it. Shit wasn't working. I was like, yeah, I'm not built for this life. Let me just go cry in the fucking corner.
Pretty much.
What?
How long have we been knowing each other?
2020, 6 years.
Yeah, 2020.
You had a great time in 2020, huh?
Yeah. And India's still waiting for her shot, right? Any day, India's ready to play. Your day gonna come, baby. Shit tight. Don't suck too many dicks.
I don't do that anyways.
Because if you ever get in position, the main pitch position, you feel me? I'm gonna treat you like shit if you suck all the dicks. So just keep that in mind.
You don't have nothing to worry about.
Bro. Stay where you at, baby. Your time is going.
I wish I would. I wish I would let somebody talk to me like that. Like I wish I would let somebody talk to me like that, baby. Girl, you got your nerve. He got his nerve. I'm telling you. I could never let somebody talk to me like that. I could never. Literally. I could never. Like, I literally could never let somebody talk to me like that. That is insane. That is insane. Crazy word. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Actually, let me play this.
Okay.
A bit longer.
I can see it.
You make me laugh.
Your future's bright. Your future is bright.
Take off them shades so it can be brighter, nigga.
Hey, you funny as fuck.
Anyways. Yeah, just keep everybody in position.
Yeah.
And then we won't have no issues.
Girl, not keep everybody in position. I cannot. Literally cannot. Okay. I'm about to turn on. I have to turn on the Bluetooth. Yeah, 1 second.
The Bluetooth incoming call.
All right. We're live.
Incoming.
From Angel.
Oh, Angel.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
Why can't
press
just
2.
accept? Hi, Angel. Thanks for calling the China Everywhere Show. You're live on the air.
Call from
Oh,
Angel.
Lord. What is happening?
To accept, press 1.
I accepted. What is happening? It must be a lot of calls coming in.
Juliet.
It's a lot of calls coming in. Oh my God. Okay. One call at a time.
Incoming call.
I'm trying to answer. It's so many calls.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Okay. Hello. Thanks for calling China Boy Show. You're live on the air.
Call from Michelle.
What is
press
happening?
1. To send a voicemail,
What
press
is happening? Hello? What is happening?
Incoming call.
Okay.
Call from me. Hello.
Hello, this is Sean Way. You're live on the air. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello? Hi, this is Sean Way. You're live on the air.
Don't you dare. We need a new number.
There's so many people calling. I love it.
How you know who you're talking to?
Yeah, I'm talking to two, right?
Yeah.
Two?
Yeah.
Hi, boo.
Why am I calling on the same goddamn number? You don't have me fighting out here in these streets. That's okay. Everybody be respectful. Please don't call in and be too long. Do your diligence and only give tea. I love you, Sean. Bye.
I love you too. Oh my God, shout out to two. Shout out to two. I love you too. Thanks for calling in, babes.
Call from.
My iPhone is doing just fine. I saw that comment. Okay. Hello. Hi, you sound everywhere. You're live on the air. Hi. Hi, I love you too.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, Sean. I called because Blueface and Nevaeh and all of these clowns are certain type of people that don't need to have any children.
At all.
You know, Chrisean, she is possessed, definitely, by demonic sources. Blueface also. They're all sacrificing these children for fame, for money. And it's very sad because Floyd Jr. and his condition is so sad.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think that it's sad that all of them are exploiting the kids, even the kids that don't have any conditions or anything like that. I just don't feel that none of them need to be. It's okay to show your kid, but if you're going to have a toxic environment, I don't think that it's smart to have your kids like on camera and whatnot. I don't think that's smart.
Definitely, Sean. I agree. But to have Junior out there and to have him criticized by his looks and when he's having a seizure, it's very sad. These other kids, of course, we don't want them exploited either. We don't want them used for fame and money. Look at little what is his name? The little Nevaeh's boy.
Superior.
What is his name, Sean?
Superior.
Nevaeh's son. Yes. Did you see how Blue was? I could see it myself. He was definitely trying to mold that little boy. I was a child of molestation. And the same thing that Blue was doing, the ones that did those things to me was training me the way he was training Superior. And did you see how the mother, she would never say anything. She told him, yes, don't sit on his lap and everything. But she never, boldly spoke to him about her son. Even when he said, why did you tell him not to sit on my lap? She was to tell him, this is my son. I don't owe you an explanation of why my son shouldn't sit on your lap. There's lots of things that's going on in the industry, and Blueface is a part of that. There's a lot of sinister things going on.
Yeah, I do believe that there is a lot of sinister things going on as well. And again, when it comes to Blueface, I would never defend anything that he does. So if a person sees that, like if they've seen tactics that they went through themselves, or they feel that it relates to what they see what Blueface is doing, hey, I'm not going to take that from anyone. But at the same time, I do think that it's more so of an attention grab versus what's truly going on. But I really do appreciate you calling in. What's your name?
My name is Dick. God bless you. I love you.
Thank you too, and thank you so much for calling in. Love you too. Okay, the lines, they're open. The lines, they're open. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it, I'm trying to keep it. But yeah, I've been seeing Blueface over there mistreating Superior. And I think that Nevaeh just makes it worse. I really do. I think Nevaeh makes it worse. Did I press one? Hi, you're live on the air, Rashawn Deviway. Hello. Hello. Okay, call back. Call back. It said that the call failed, I think. Oops. Okay. So y'all can keep calling in. I think Nevaeh makes it worse. I think that Superior is looking. What is it doing?
Incoming call.
Call from Pure Savage.
Okay, my
press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Accept it. Hello? Okay, hold on.
Call from Pure Savage. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What is happening? I want to call Pure Savage back because I love her. I think this is pretty.
Incoming call. Incoming call.
Hello?
You're live on the air with Sean Everyway. Hi.
Hi. I've been trying to get a hold of you so long, girl.
Hi. Well, you got me. You got me.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for calling in. We love to hear. We love to hear. What you got for us, sweetie?
Yeah, so this is What's on Your Mind podcast. I'm always in the chat. And I just want to say that I cannot wait until they rescue Junior, because it is so sad the way she just carrying on and not taking this baby to the doctor and trying to run up behind Blue for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, girl, get your life together and help this baby.
Absolutely. How do you feel that she feels about the new baby? Do you think that she's jealous of the baby? Do you think that she's mad that the baby's healthy? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I definitely think that she's jealous of the baby. We all know that Blueface, you know, that's all that matters to her. So if she feel like she can't get what she want out of him, I feel like she'll take it a whole nother route.
Mm-hmm.
We already seen how she can get with Rondi Doe justice for him. I'm gonna keep screaming it until he gets justice. I feel so bad about that situation. Prayers to his family also.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks so much for calling in, love. I'm gonna get to some more calls, but thank you so much for calling. I hope you call back in soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye, sweetie. I love you too. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I love y'all. I'm trying to keep it short so that we can get more calls. I'm trying to keep it short so we can get more calls. I accepted. Oh, maybe it's because I have two open. Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Incoming call.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Call from.
It was. All right. Hi, thanks for calling the Sean Everyway Show. You're live on the air.
Sean.
Hi. How are you?
This is Rachel. I'm doing good.
Hi, Rachel.
I'm calling because I've been watching this and I'm so like disgusted on what is going on with Junior. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you say that she's supposed to go to court and make sure the Child Protective Service people are supposed to put eyes on Junior?
So she was served by Child Protection. Well, not, I wouldn't say Child Protection, the state. So the state has been trying to get in contact with Chrisean, and they haven't been able to serve her. So since they can't get in contact with her, they decided to go to court route, which a lot of times they do, and they decided to serve her. So when she comes to court, her court will either be the finishing of the first child protection case or them opening up a completely new one on her. And I'm sure at the court date, they're going to be requesting that she turns over her child. And if she doesn't do it, then the police will get involved and they will forcefully do it. But when Child Protection is requesting a writ of summons for you to come in, it's because they have been trying to basically, because usually when they remove the child, it's temporary, until they figure out what's going on. And then they give the parent options. The parents always have options. And then they go from there. But they haven't even been able to do that with Chrisean. So that's usually when they want to take the child until.
And when they were in the gym and he brought it up, that CPS, whatever CPS supposed to been investigating her before she left last week to go to LA. And she said something about his prostate. So when they brought that up, so is CPS having eyes on what's going on? You think?
Absolutely. I do think that they have been watching closely. And like I said, I think a lot of the propaganda that people were sending them before was more so based off of speculation, and they can prove if it was just some things that were happening online for entertainment purposes, or is this stuff really going on? I think the Junior not eating is what really like put a fire underneath them to be like, okay, we need to get this kid. We need to see what's going on with this kid, because he is denying food, and he's denying it every single time. Now that's not something you can fake, and Junior is nonverbal, so you can see that there's clearly other things going on to why he's not eating. It's not him just denying food because he just don't like it or blah, blah, blah. No, it's something else going on. So because basically the state can get into a lot of trouble with Junior being neglected on this type of scale. You know, it's like in 4K every day.
He's a resident of Baltimore. He's an actual resident of Baltimore.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, why haven't charges like, y'all need to check on this child?
You talking about Baltimore?
Ooh, and then Coach Calvin, did you see that? Where he said that she's been in touch with her lawyer? I was like, I've never heard Chrisean say anything about her lawyer.
Yeah,
Coach Calvin said yesterday, oh, I felt so sad. I almost cried. She was talking to her lawyer. I was like, only time lawyers get involved if somebody told you to lawyer up. What have you done? Yeah. And I'm thinking maybe it's because of the fights they were having out in the streets. Because that was like, Blueface, you're supposed to be a professional boxer.
Yeah.
Also. And you were pushing girls, actually bullying them to fight her.
He was.
So why she's running around talking about, oh, they were bullying her. But if you see all the clips, no, Blueface were pushing these young ladies into her to fight her.
Yeah.
But y'all can't find nobody to fight. Like, how are you promoting the fight and telling people to buy tickets? Who are we buying tickets? Who are you fighting?
What do you think that they can't find a fighter because they just simply haven't found one, or do you think that they're trying to find a fighter that she could beat?
Trying to find a actor, somebody that she could beat. Trying to find an actor.
I like
because
that.
I'm trying to figure out, how are you street fighting and you have a license? Your license is supposed to be suspended. You were street fighting. I don't care if you felt that you were being bullied or whatever. No, that doesn't work that way.
Yeah, no, self-defense does not work that way. It does not. It does not. Not when your hands are registered.
I'm talking about. And he on his way to jail too. So he got to get this money before he goes.
Mm-hmm.
They all criminals.
Yeah, that's true. And what's your name?
My name is Rachel.
Rachel, yes, Rachel. You said that when you call. I'm gonna need you to call back in again, Rachel. I like you. You spicy.
I like you too. I've been watching you, and I've been waiting for you. It was days you were missing. I was like, where's
I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, but thank you so much for calling. I'm gonna take some other calls, but thank you so much for calling in.
LA with poor Junior just going amok. Poor Junior. She out there spending all that money and didn't buy Junior a bit of nothing. She didn't buy him an outfit.
That's very true.
Didn't buy. That was like she bought everybody from Bravo and everybody that was in that truck, in that team, when he dropped her off at the airport. When they go creeping up in the mall, they goes and creeps up in the mall right before it closes. Because if you listen at Nevaeh, she been walking through the mall before she went into labor. Yeah. After he gets knocked out, he stays missing for 2 to 3 days because he ashamed. I've never seen this man around real Crips. You only see him around real Crips in videos. I think he's an industry plant. This can't be real, what we're looking at.
Yeah.
He can't be a Crip. He got knocked out in the streets and then jumped up and started beating women. That was crazy to me. He just got knocked out and jumped up and started beating women.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And a lot of people need to listen at what Jaden be saying too, because she be speaking facts. Because she trying to tell something. She be speaking a lot of facts. I was like, he a fake Crip. You right. I said that. He's the industry plant. He was not at the warehouse at the gym with Dean and them because why did he come after the game got there? The game is a real Crip. You know this Blueface only comes around when there's no real Crips around.
Right. That is true.
Because they gonna clown you like, nigga, you just got knocked out in the street. That's street cred, and you got on red. Why do you have on red?
Mm-hmm. Well, they said that Crips can wear red, right? They can wear red, right? Well, I didn't think so either. I'm like, you painted your house blue, your garage blue, your name blue. You know, like all that, like y'all can wear red, but you know, I don't know the rules, girl. So
I was like, Craig, what's that man named? Crip Matt? He's more than a Crip than Blueface.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. At least he got jumped in. He got jumped in by kids.
I don't know, crazy.
Nevaeh asked him what was his what did he do to get jumped in? And he couldn't tell her. He waited a while. He said it didn't take long. She was like, well, what was the initiation? He never answered her. He still hasn't answered her. And this was 2 weeks ago.
Because he was never initiated. Like, he just claiming it. Anybody can claim it, but the reason why I feel like the gangs there have issue with Blueface is because none of them know him. So it's like they need to know you in order to know that you affiliated. And it's just given that you just decided one day to just say that this is what you are and, you know, da-da-da. But I'm going to take some more calls. Thank you so much for calling in, sweetie. You got to call back in the future. You are a key. You too. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Rachel. I like Rachel. Rachel sauce. Y'all, look. Now, y'all people in the chat. Y'all people in the chat. And the reason why Chrisean don't buy her son nothing, she don't like that boy. What?
Hi. Hey, Sean. I just want to start by saying that I definitely love watching your show. I've been watching you ever since I was introduced to you by Tasha K. But I do want to make this quick so you can get to other people. I just have a warning for Blueface. He needs to stay away from No David because she is showing some signs of being a sociopath. She reminds me a lot of Jodi Arias. I don't know if you know who that is.
No.
And I just feel like the more he doesn't give her what she wants, you know, the closer he is to danger, and she's going to end up killing him.
Do you think that it's like Blueface is appeasing Chrisean because and keeping her around because he's afraid of what she'll try to do to him?
Actually, I do. I think that he is appeasing her until she actually gets arrested because he's aware of how dangerous she is and that she is a setup artist.
Yeah, I felt that too. I'm like, well, maybe a lot of times he deals with her because he's afraid, like, it's keep your enemy close, you know, type of situation. Like, if I keep you near me and keep you around me, keep you like attracted to me and in love with me, I don't necessarily have to worry about you hurting me. Is kind of how
exactly.
I got
like
it.
Breadcrumbing you and feeding you what you think you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you, as long as you love me, you aren't gonna hurt me.
Right.
But the second that he does defend her, I think she's going to do some crazy shit. There's some crazy stuff to him.
Mm-hmm. I also think that that's why Blueface states aloud a lot of times that Chrisean does have bodies and that Chrisean has hurt people and whatnot. I feel like that's why he said that. I feel like he wants people to know, you know, like just in case like anything was to happen to him, is like, you know where to start type of situation.
I think so too. I think that's always why he's also hinting at that she had something to do with Ronnie's death because he knows she's a setup artist.
Yeah, 100%. Was there anything else that you had, sweetie?
Yes, thank you, Sean. I love you. I'm going to keep watching.
Okay, I love you too. Thank you for calling in, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, y'all so sweet. Okay, I love you guys. Love y'all. I love y'all.
No.
Hi, you're live in calling the Sean Everywhere show. You're live. Sorry. Hi. Hello? I'm just kidding. Can you hear me? Hi, sweetie. You're live on the show. Hi. How are you? Can you turn me down in the back? Can you okay, go ahead.
What the fuck is wrong with this stupid bitch? I've been waiting to get her on and talk about this shit because somebody put this bitch in her motherfucking shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nobody with an open motherfucking fist. That bitch need to be in motherfucking jail. That's a silly, stupid bitch. And y'all used to call blood motherfucking CPS and motherfucking shit. If you want to push for a motherfucking evaluation motherfucking line on that hoe, that baby. And call Social Security. One of them on Social Security in that house. And call Social Security and Social Security. And when y'all tell being on a motherfucking county, call Social Security and they go motherfucking take that motherfucking money from their house.
All right.
I'm so sick of this bitch, Sean. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Anything else, sweetie?
Hello. I'm sorry, Sean.
You are fine. You are
And that's all I have to say. Because it ain't even no he and she can on this motherfucking side when it comes down to her.
Okay.
It's just a whole, that's a problem. That bitch is really a problem online.
Cheers.
That bitch really disturbs people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, sweet. I'm gonna get to some other callers, but thank you. I appreciate you calling in. So that was a lot of profanity. That was a lot of profanity. But thank you so much for calling in, sweetheart. I really appreciate you calling. Love ya. Love ya.
Call from.
Accept. Hi, caller, you're live on the air with Sean Everyway. Hi.
Hey, Sean, this Sonya.
Hi, Sonia. Hi, Boo.
I just wanted to say this. Have you seen the skit that Big Homie Black did with Nevaeh and Blueface?
Yes.
That should make Nevaeh look at the picture and see how she look.
I think Nevaeh is the anything for fame type of person. I think Nevaeh has always wanted to be in the limelight in some way, shape, or form. And if being humiliated is her way to it, then she's willing to do so. I think it's no different than Chrisean. I think Nevaeh and Chrisean have that in common. I think that both of them are fame hungry and don't have a real talent. They don't have a real talent to catapult them into stardom. I'm just keeping it real. Chrisean, she's no artist. She's not, a dancer. She's really nothing to make people pay attention to her. And it's the same thing with Nevaeh. Both of them are talentless. They don't have any talents. So since they don't and they want to be famous, the majority of people.
I like watching you.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
That's all I was calling you for, but I like watching your show. Keep up the work.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You have a good day.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. No, I think both of them have that in common. Chrisean and Nevaeh, both of them are talentless. They don't have any talents, and if they do, they're hidden. So you see Nevaeh, she over there burning candles and saying spells and doing voodoo and spitting no food and people. Hi, you're live on the air with Sean Everyway.
Hello.
Hi, can you turn me down in the back? Okay, we're good.
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Hi.
I'm doing a good show. I just want to say 3 little things real quick. I know you got more callers calling in. I think, first of all, Chrisean, I think her boxing license is fake because of that fight she had in the street. Like the first lady said, you can't do that. So I believe her license is fake, or they got her in a weird way. And also, I know that she's jealous of this new kid, that she don't like the kid, and she don't like her own kid, and she don't deserve to have him.
Agreed. I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep. She's a danger to him and herself.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I don't think that I do think Chrisean is jealous in the sense of what the baby represents. I don't think she's like literally jealous of the baby because Blueface has plenty of kids already and he having more. So I just think that y'all send this muffler. I just think that if Blueface wouldn't have allowed Chrisean to move out of the home and had another baby with her, I think that Chrisean would be in a happier place. Just because she got another baby. Chrisean wants to have another baby. I think that is the effect of her being driven like insane by this new baby being born because the baby is getting so much attention. And she wants that type of attention, but with a healthy baby. Chrisean can't stand Junior because Junior is not healthy. What Chrisean doesn't do is take accountability. So she hasn't taken accountability for that either. She's lying, saying that she was drinking juice instead of drinking alcohol and all of that stuff. She looks at Junior as a dud. She looks at Junior as Junior is like the mess up baby. You know, you kind of like when you get a first car and your car is a beater, and then eventually you work hard and then you get a nicer vehicle, you know, and whatnot. I feel like that's how she looks at Junior. But she's not looking at herself as the reason Junior is in the condition that he is in. So to her, I feel that her anger goes out through to him because she keeps saying Junior's going to walk one day. He's going to talk one day. He's going to defy the odds against all of the people that think this and this and this and that, you know, about him. But Junior still isn't doing anything. And I think that that angers her. I think it makes her mad that Junior isn't crawling, that Junior isn't walking, that Junior isn't talking. I think all of that pisses her off. And she takes it out on him as if it's something that he's not doing correctly when she's doing nothing to help him progress or anything like that. Because she has no indication of doing those things.
Right, and it's her fault that he's in that situation.
Yes.
Yep, and she cannot take responsibility. She cannot accept the fact that your doing caused this boy to be like that.
Yes.
And she's in denial, just going to make it seem like it's his fault, but it's not. That kid is innocent.
100%.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Was there anything else? Okay, I love you too. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, John.
Bye. You have a blessed day too. Like, that was so sweet. Oh my God, I love y'all. But yeah, I think that she blames Junior for Junior's conditions. I feel that she blames Junior because Junior's not progressing, and that pisses her off. Hi, you're live on the air with Sound Everywhere. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect.
Hey, this is Janae Via, Mama.
Hey, boo. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So a couple things. I noticed that I watched your video last night about Junior not eating, and I wanted to mention that so he doesn't even do the hand to mouth thing, right? With him not eating or anything like that, he can't even like physically feed himself at all.
Yeah.
Right, so he would need a G tube or something like that. I think I was a little behind, so I had to catch myself up.
Yes,
So he would need like some sort of G tube to be able to feed. He can't even like hand to mouth or anything at all, right?
No. Junior, but the main reason why he can't hand them out because he hasn't been taught to do that. Junior could do all of those things. Junior can eat pureed food. Junior can eat soft foods like mashed potatoes, grinding up, pureeing like some cornbread and greens, you know, all of that stuff. You know how Black families are, you know. we make our own concoctions, you know, that make us gain weight, you know, and all of that stuff. So Junior definitely could do a lot of things. He's defying the odds just by, you know, hopping and moving around and all that. So he's definitely a strong, resilient, you know, little guy, but he hasn't been shown any of those things. And the main thing with a child with disabilities and or special needs, consistency, ritualistic, like they need it every single day because their brains work so different from ours. So the more they see something and the more they do something, the more familiar and used to it they become. So with Junior not being taught those things, a lot of stuff Junior is never going to be able to do because a lot of it has to be taught during early intervention, during the time of them being a baby, you know, like an infant. Like all of that stuff should have started a long time ago. So now who knows if he'll ever get, you know, the rhythm of being able to do these things now, just because he has been stifled for so long. It's going on 3 years. Next month will be 3 years of him not being assisted by any medical professionals, no vaccinations, no consistent visits back and forth to a doctor and or specialist. Like none of that stuff has happened. Speech therapy, food therapy, a dietitian, because there's literally therapy for food. But the therapies that would teach you based off of your kid's mood, verbal or nonverbal, and what to feed them, you know, and whatnot. She could be doing all of that. All of that. She chose to do none of it. So who knows? Who knows if he will truly be able to do those things? But I do think a lot of stuff could be corrected if he was removed sooner. He has to be removed in order, because she's not going to do it.
I think he can because he's so eager, and you can see that he wants to do these things.
Yes.
But he needs the support, like you said, to all the dietitians, all of the physical therapy. He would help move his situation along if she would help him. She just wants him to get up and figure it out, and he doesn't have the brain capacity to do that.
Yes.
And she's too lazy and not wanting to feed him. I was thinking about the broccoli. She was doing that for the camera. She know damn well that baby can't eat no broccoli.
Yes.
He doesn't know how to chew.
Yes.
You know, and then when I seen the part to where I'm like, it's mashed potatoes. I was like, oh yeah.
Right. Girl, you see the mashed potatoes, girl.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, so shit that he can eat. You just wanted to sit up there like a barbarian and sit there and chow that meat down like that.
She just,
Didn't make any sense at all.
Chrisean does not want, she has no patience for Junior. She has zero patience. When you are feeding a child with special needs, it's going to take time. Like sometimes it could take you hours just to feed them a small bowl of food. Because of the moving and saying no and all of that stuff, but you have to fight those things. You have to fight through them, and you have to consistently fight through them so that the child will get used to it. Chrisean didn't want to order him no mashed potatoes or anything like that because one, she does not care if he eats. As long as he drinks that bottle, she's okay with it. She can't separate him from being a baby and a toddler because she keeps treating him like one. She treats him like a baby. He's not a baby. He doesn't need a bottle. He doesn't need anything bottle-like. There's sippy cups, all type of other stuff. She's not treating him like a toddler. So that's why he's acting that way. I put Junior in wheelchairs is because if y'all pay attention to Junior, and I will pull up a picture, Junior's feet is literally touching the ground in the strollers. That is why she turns him around. Because when Junior puts his legs straight, his feet are on the ground. That means he's too big. Yes, he's too big.
If he was a normal kid, he would be a tall boy.
Yes.
You can see that.
Yes, he would be very tall.
Just, like she keeps him closed in, like his leg stays back like he's a newborn. And I watch it because I have a 2-year-old granddaughter. So I'm seeing her progress like, okay, something ain't right, you know, and it's all on her being lazy. I watch my daughter put in the work for my grandchild. So if you're doing the work, then your child will grow, you know. And the last thing I want to say, I don't want to hold you up. I know they probably cussing me out. I think Blue is just trying to round up as much money as he can because he know he's going to leave. That's why he's doing all this foolishness, trying to money grab so he can either move or pay for that house if he decides to. I love you. I'm going to go and hang up for the cuss me out job.
Oh, you good. I love you too. Oh, thanks for calling. So sweet. Yeah, no, I definitely think that that is why she, you know, she has zero patience for him. And I honestly feel like because he drinks out of a bottle, she doesn't care if he eats table food, you know, or anything like that. I honestly don't think she cares. You know, and she's not patient enough to feed him. You know, she doesn't want to do that. She doesn't feel that she has to. You know, he can just drink his bottle. Is how I feel like she looks at it. What happened? Sorry. Please call back. Yeah. So I don't think that she. Yeah. I mean, if I'm keeping it real, I feel like the whole wheelchair thing. He's at that age. When Junior was younger, when kids are younger, they're more flexible. So with kids being more flexible, you know, as they're getting older, they're not as flexible as they used to be. So his legs aren't inside of the car or the stroller like it used to be. Now they're dangling out, you know, because he's not flexible like that no more. How are you called into the Sean Everywhere Show? You're live. Hello? Okay, what's happening?
Call from Dominique.
You're live on the air. Hi, Dominique.
Oh my God! Hi, son.
Hi, Bill.
Oh my God! I can't believe you answered my phone. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Well, I just wanted to tell you how you quickly became my favorite YouTuber.
You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Hello.
I'll be defending you in these comments. And I just wanted to tell you that.
Oh, thank you so much, my love. You're so sweet. Thanks for having my back. You know, I always appreciate that.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie. Oh, short and sweet. Oh, thank you. She's so sweet.
Call from Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. You're live on the air with Sean every way.
Hey, Sean, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited.
Hey.
So, my question is, God forbid that CPS doesn't take Junior. What do you think if Blueface got on board? I know this is far-fetched, but what if Blueface got on board? Do you think that he could make Chrisean help Junior? Like, because if not, he's just going to look like a baby disabler too before long. As long as he continues to fool with her.
I don't think Blueface has any genuine interest in any child involved.
Oh, man.
And the reason why I state that is because for him to just be completely fine with walking out of Jaden's kid's life like that, to me is utterly disgusting. And it just shows, that's why I can't defend him when it comes to Superior or, you know, any of the other people, because he doesn't care. Like, he literally doesn't care. I agree with one of the callers that called in and stated that the majority of this with Blueface is a money grab. Even this baby that he just had with Nevaeh, he does not care about these kids. Blueface can't love children because he doesn't know how. The closest it gets to love in Blueface's life is his father. Blueface despises his father at the same time and despises his mom too. In the Black culture, we have a hard time expressing how we feel to people that we call our elders. We will box in a lot of the negative feelings that we may have towards them because we feel like letting them know it's to disrespect them. And a lot of people that internalize that, it shows in their parenting. So I feel the reason why Blueface is neglecting his children and why he truly can't get to the point of really, really caring about them is because he didn't feel that himself. So he don't know what that is. He don't know what that look like. A lot of people that are outstanding parents and that love on their children, even if your mom or dad wasn't there, you had your grandma, you had your grandpa, you had your aunt, you had your uncle, you had adoptive parents. You had somebody in your life to show you that. Because then you can portray it. If you don't know what it looks like, then how are you supposed to act upon it? That's why a lot of these men don't know how to run a household or how to be men inside of the household. They feel like toxic masculinity is them being a man, when that's not being a man at all. A woman being loved, respected, nurtured, protected, and kept in stability is what a real man is when it comes to having a woman and taking care of that woman and all the children that you bore from it. He doesn't know what that looked like. So therefore, he cares about nobody's kids. He don't care about the baby that was just born. He don't care about Superior. He don't care about Jaden kids. And he damn sure don't care about Chrisean Jr. If he can't collect a check off of it, he don't want anything to do with it. That's it.
And that's what I meant by that, because he does know what money looks like, and I could just see all the outpour. Imagine if either one of them actually came forward and started showing Junior's journey and the things, the help, getting him the help and the therapy. And would you imagine all the money and the outpour of people that would step up? Because look at all of us scream and say, Junior. They do recognize money, and
but
money.
Sweetheart. That's done in light. That's done in light. Yeah. That's hard. Getting Junior back and forth to all of those appointments, figuring out what the doctors and the therapists are talking about and the things that you're supposed to do, implementing those things in day-to-day life. That is hard work. They don't want to do that. Right. Drama is so much easier. It's so much easier to do the he says, she says, sleeping with this person. That stuff is so much easier than trying to save Junior. And that's not the audience that they're looking for. They don't want a positive audience. That's how you know that Chrisean is evil, because she should have been doing all that during her journey with church, during her way back to God, with parentheses. She should have been showing Junior's journey then. She's always fake lied about showing Junior's journey because she knows that it is important. She knows it's important, but she keeps putting it on the back burner because she has zero patience for her own child.
You're right. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad I got to call her. I love you. I love your show.
I love you
Keep doing
too.
you.
Thank you so much for calling. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I love y'all. I love y'all. Good questions, by the way.
Call from Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. You're live on the air with Sean. Anyway, hello.
Hi, Sean. Love your show.
Oh, thank you.
First thing I want to say, and really just short and sweet, is that the best and the worst thing that's happened to Junior is Chrisean being on live 24/7.
Yes.
Everyone is able to see how bad that child's disability is. Even in the beginning, when we all were saying save Junior, he didn't look as bad. Now he to me, he's blind, he's deaf, he's starving and just withering and deteriorating right in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
And there's so many eyes on Chrisean right now that I just pray that CPS comes in ASAP because there's too many eyes on her. There's lots of white people watching her, us watching her, everybody is watching her, and everyone has something to say about her every single day. So I just hope and pray that Junior gets the help he needs, but a lot of eyes are on her.
Absolutely.
And people are seeing exactly what she's doing to that child. Love you. Keep up the great work.
Thank you so much for calling in, sweetheart. Thank you. I love you too. No, and that's true. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Hold on, I may take a few more calls. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Until CPS actually does something, I'm chilling. Okay. Not that I have lost faith. I'm tired of talking about it. I want to see something. I want to talk about what they're doing instead of what they could do. You know? So it's not that I have zero faith in them. It's just as of right now, I'll believe it when I see it when it comes to them. But until then, I'm going to keep my eye on Junior, and I'm going to keep keeping awareness around his name. And I'm not giving up. I will never give up on Junior. I would never give up on Junior. But sometimes you do have to go over some people's heads. And sometimes you have to give the people the energy that they give you. And I feel that with the protective services should have stepped in a long time ago. Like, there is no excuse. There is no reason. I feel that they did. So it's not like they haven't. They did. So and that to me makes it worse, because it's like taking him the first time, you did that for a reason, and there has been no progression. So since there hasn't been any progression, go get him again, and this time keep him. Like, to me, it's that simple. You know, keep him. Keep him. He don't need to go back. Go back for what? Like, what is he going back to?
To send a voicemail, press 2.
I pressed 1. Hi, caller, you're live on the air with Sean Everywhere. No.
Call from.
Hi, caller, you're live on the air with Sean Everywhere.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
I just want to call in and let you know I watch you all the time when you talk about Chrisean Jr. and Chrisean neglecting him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to turn and everything, but I just appreciate you speaking up for that little boy, because I see a lot of other people speaking on Chrisean, but I feel like they only use it like for content. And I see that you actually put in the work and you're looking up things that's wrong with him. And I just want to tell you that you're doing a great job. And don't let nobody tell you that you know that you're doing something bad or you're just using this for content, because I really appreciate that, because that boy needs all the help that he can get.
Absolutely. I agree. And thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much.
No problem. You have a good day.
You too. Thanks so much for calling in. Happy Sunday. Oh, y'all are so sweet. No, I feel like you can tell when somebody's doing something for clout. A person like the Davy Way, I can truly talk about anything. 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 Hi, you're live on the Air Shine anyway.
Hey, Sean.
Hi, boo.
I'm calling to say that I'm right across
Right across the street.
I'm calling to say I've been watching you since you've been on Chris Stokes' neck. So this is my first time actually like talking to you. I don't never really be in the chat, running my mouth and stuff, but I just had to call because I love how you are on Chrisean's neck. You hate everybody that I hate, so I love that.
I love that for us.
I just have one question though, like, who do you think is protecting her? Because I don't get like why she's getting away with all of this stuff.
I think it's a multitude of people that are protecting Chrisean and people like her. We live in an age now to where, you know, like it's like streaming, you know, all of that. So they've made so many different like laws and rules to be able to protect Chrisean, right? So I feel that she has those entities protecting her, but I also feel that she has entities like Sean Malone, you know, and others that do look out for her. Now, I don't feel like Sean Malone is around taking care of every little mess or every little fire that Chrisean creates, because if y'all think about it, we've seen her in jail before. You know, she's been incarcerated multiple times. She's been sued. She's lost lawsuits, you know, all type of stuff. So, I mean, he can't protect her from everything, clearly. But I do think that she does have people that can make certain phone calls. When it comes to Chrisean Jr. and why Chrisean Jr. hasn't been what people feel like either removed or adopted out by someone else, Chrisean Jr. is a little black boy. You know, unfortunately, in America, we are high on the totem pole when it comes to saving. We are looked at as the aggressor, you know, the world ruiners, you know, the ones that are just no good, you know, judged before we even open our mouth. So unfortunately, it trickles down onto even children who couldn't be more innocent than a child. But if that innocent child looks a certain way, then they're going to be placed on the back burner. And I believe that that is the main reason why Chrisean Jr. is overlooked. I think that, you know, he there, looking at him and where he comes from, there's no sense of emergency to take care of children like that. In the Baltimore area, there are plenty of kids, you know, that need help, that are out on the streets, and kids that are in the single digits with age that are staying at family or friends' houses and on the streets at parks and stuff like that. Nobody's doing anything for them. So why would Chrisean Jr. be any different? Because he's on camera, not on television, on camera. So what makes him any different?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely agree with that. I just think in general, we definitely are high on the totem pole with being overlooked, but just in general, America does not protect children at all.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's ridiculous, but that's all I called to say. Like I said, I'm right across the street.
Right across the street. I love you too. I love you too. Thanks for calling in. And again, I'm not saying Junior being a little black boy to offend anyone or say anything about race, but I think it's because y'all know me. Like I don't do the whole race card pulling and all of that stuff. I told y'all once before, my grandfather told me, I was like 8. I'll never forget it. I mean, it like seared into my brain. I don't know, maybe it was God. But my grandfather told me, son, as a black man, you are going to have to work 10 times harder than all of your counterparts. Is that fair? No, but you have to do it. You have to do it. It's going to be people that don't look like you, and they're going to have to do bare minimum to get to places that it's going to take you to work like a dog to get to. But that don't mean don't work like a dog. That don't mean don't do that. Don't let them win. Don't let them win. Okay. And what he's talking about is people that have that mindset. The ones that are going to judge you because you're black, the ones that aren't going to let you excel in life because you are black, do not let them win. Do not them. Fight them with success. Win. Don't let them, because they already have. You know, basically, they're the ones telling you what to do. So at the end of the day, don't give them that. No, it's not fair, but you got to do it. And he told me, like, this is what our ancestors fought for. Our ancestors fought for us to fight a little harder. So eventually, one day, we shouldn't have to fight at all. All right. So it don't mean give up the fight. And a lot of times, us as people, us as Black people, not going against other races, but ourselves, like, we're letting each other down. We're fighting each other. We're not defending each other. We aren't standing together. And a lot of us are, because there's plenty of us that are, but there need to be more of us that are doing it. So that is why our generations and our communities are so broken down, to why it's not just AI got us walking right past each other, not speaking. It's not just that, you know, that it's us, you know, and our mentality. Like, we have to get over, you know, a lot of things so that we can move on. We didn't go through what our ancestors went through. We're going through something different, and we need to pay attention to what we're going through so that the next generation doesn't have to go through it, so that their worry can be something else. You know, we keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting until we get as close to equal as possible. It's never going to be equal, but we should try to get it as close to it as we can. So that is all I'm saying when it comes to Junior. It's never equal. A Black kid missing, a white kid missing. For some reason, it is more marketable and more of an immediate thing to find the white child, because it does seem as if they're, how it's been presented with society, that they have more of a promising future, you know, and stuff like that. So we need to protect this child. We need to find them. That could be our next judge or president, you know, whatnot. But then when a Black child goes missing, it's just like, oh, it's just a future convict, you know, a future murderer, you know, or, you know, like it's never really anything positive, you know, that in how we are, you know, looked at. So again, Junior is in the predicament and in the situation that he is in right now, because it is an unfortunate system that we live in and that we deal with. And it doesn't make everybody bad people. There are plenty of wonderful people of every race and nationality, including white people. There are plenty of beautiful white souls out there that want the best for us, that feel that we are enough, that we need just as much savior and protection as the next person. Okay, there are plenty of them out there that are like that. But unfortunately, those aren't the ones that are in control. Okay, if the white women that watch my show and the white men that watch my show, if they had any power in this situation to be able to truly help Junior or get Junior out of this situation, they would. They would. See, the problem is they're unfortunately not the people that can make those decisions. Okay, the ones that can make those decisions aren't focused on Junior. They could care less. They could care less. So it's knocking on the door and getting them to care. That is what the awareness is doing. That is what it does. Okay. So again, it's not a race thing in a negative way. And I never want anybody to feel like that. It's not a race thing. Not at all. You're live on the air, caller. Thanks for calling the Sean the Voice Show. Hi.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sweetie? Hi.
I'm good. First of all, I'd like to say that I have been watching your show since day one, baby, and you are on fire. Keep it up.
Thank you.
And also, I just want to say, I commend you for taking up for our kids. That's an epidemic in America. We are not looking out for our children anymore. I thank you for being a great father and for standing on Chrisean's neck. She needs to take accountability. We can see what's going on with Junior, and it's just sad that her as his mother is not paying attention to the signs. She's not noticing, and I'm noticing she has a lot of enablers around her. Like, why isn't anyone stepping up that's in her close inner circle saying, right, hey, Chrisean, do X, Y, and Z, or hey, Chrisean, this baby isn't looking so well, you should take him to the doctor. Or, hey, Chrisean, you know, even with the feeding thing, like, I sent you a video where you was talking about the other young lady who baby has Chrisean and how she cares for him.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
It's
it
not.
just comes with patience and parenting. And those are two things that I feel like Chrisean doesn't have, patience or parenting.
Absolutely. That is true. She doesn't have neither. And again, in order to be a good mother, you can still be a mother without having a good mother, but I do think that you need a good example when you have a child with special needs, especially. You know, it's very important for you to have been raised right, because this is going to be outside of your comfort zone, because, you know, it's different. It's not the same thing. So, yeah. And Chrisean, she doesn't know how to be a mother. She doesn't know what that looks like. And I don't think she cares to. I think Chrisean defines parenting on being with the dude. I think that she connects it to that. You know, she's always said, even in the past, that she wasn't taking care of no baby or having no baby if the dude wasn't going to be there to help her or take care of the baby with her. She's always said that she didn't want a kid if that was going to be happening. And that's also why she said she got rid of a lot of her other pregnancies, is because she didn't feel either the father was going to be there, or didn't know who the father was, or just didn't want the responsibility, didn't feel like she was ready for it. And none of that has changed. She's still not ready for the responsibility. None of that. You know, girls like her, I understand why they go and choose to get rid of the children. I get it. Because if the kid is going to have to go through that, wow.
You stated what your grandfather told you. I'm sure she had a grandmother or someone around her to tell her, Mama's baby, Papa's maybe. We all have heard that. I've heard that my whole entire life. A dude doesn't justify your love for your child. That child grows inside of you. My daughter's 24 years old. I'm grateful and blessed that her father was in her life for all 24 years of her life. But if he wasn't, guess what? I still would have loved her the same. Did everything. I would not take anything back being that child's parent. And I just don't understand why isn't her parenting skills like spidey senses? Where are they? Like, you can't be that freaking dumb. You can't. You just can't be that evil and cold-hearted, especially to a child. And I'm just so concerned for Chrisean. And I'm praying for the whole Malone family. I'm praying that God will cover them. I'm praying that God will cover Chrisean Jr. and he'll be okay. Someone will step in and give him the love and attention that he needs.
Absolutely.
Just somebody needs to expedite this. And, you know, we don't want the system in our business, but when it's situations like this.
Agreed.
Have to. Like, because I grew up like, oh, you don't put, you know, the people in your business. You don't put the system in your business. But when it's this devastating, when it's this serious, yes, we have to. We all have to pull together and get this little boy some help.
Yeah.
In Jesus' name.
I agree. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Sean. I'm still watching, and like I said, I watch every one. If I be at work, you see, it's a key. You get me through my day at work because I work nights. I get off at 1:30 in the morning, so sometimes I'm catching your live after. But you are a key. You keep me going, and you make my work day just go back so pleasant. And I thank you. And keep up the good work, and don't you let nobody stop your shine, baby. You hear me?
Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the support.
Have a good day. God bless you and your kids, Sean. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, I love hearing from y'all. Okay, so that was probably going to be the last call that we take today. I'm sorry. We did an hour call. We've been doing an hour. Start with an hour. And then the next time we'll do 2. Okay, so now I know how I'm going to do it for the next time, because it was a lot going on. There was so many calls coming in. They still are coming in. Thank y'all so much for calling. And I want y'all to keep on calling me because I love y'all. And I promise we'll get to y'all calls. Every show, I'm going to at least the next 3 lives, I will do open lines. I will open the lines. For the next 3 lives, okay, I will open the lines and I will let y'all get through. I promise. Okay, the next 3 lives will be, okay. Ooh, hold on. I'm just going to tap the screen. This is a lot. Oh my God, hold on. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Okay, thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Ro. Okay, I can do it like this. Can I? Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Ro. Thank you, Kelly. I'm gonna just tap them. As Kelly, Della. I love you, Della. Thank you for gifting memberships as well, Tasha. Thank you sincerely, Jules, Ramanu. Oh my God, I love y'all so much. I'm just gonna tap y'all, put y'all on the screen because it's so meaty, and I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. God, it's so many. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much. Oh my God, it's so many. Let me see it because I know with the super stickers I like to. Y'all be sending y'all super stickers for nothing. Thank y'all so much, Dominique and Amanda and Leandra. All of y'all are so sweet. Incoming opinion, come on. Thank you so much, Ayo. I love you. Y'all get over there, subscribe to my girl. Incoming opinion, I love you, girl. Shout out to Rom. Hold on. There we go. Rom, thank you so much, boo. Shout out to my boo Tasha. Oh my God, I love y'all so much. Shout out to Leandria G Rod, Lightenman. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Tasha gifting the memberships. Thank you, Tasha. I love you, Tasha. Cream, thank you so much, Cream Studio. Thank you so much, Dayla. Sorry, I got that up too far. There we go. Boom. Okay, Dayla, we gotta love you, Teacup. Thank you, Teacup. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much, sweetie. Hold on. Oh, this is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. Okay. All about the lady. Thank you so much, sweetie. Oh my God, I love you, girl. Thank you so much, 313. Thank you so much, Renisha. Enlightenment. Oh, Lady Letitia. Thank you, Lady Letitia. I love you, Lady Letitia. Y'all get up there and stop to my girl, Lady Letitia. I love you, Lady Letitia. Thank you. Black Snake Moan. Thank you, Black Snake. Toya. Hi, Toya. I love you, Toya. Thank you, Toya. I love you, Toya. Hi, Boo. Toya, when did you go call in? Toya, I want to hear from you, girl. A shout out to JC. Thank you so much, JC. My boo Toya. Oh my God, Toya. It's my baby. Shout out to my boo, my baby. Shout out to Joni as well. Thank you so much, Joni. I love you. Thank you so much, Bella. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joni. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Sweetie, I love you. Thank you. Thank you to Camille. Thank you, Camille. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Joni, Kita. Thank you, Kita. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shout out to my boo, Luz. Thank you so much. Oh my God, y'all are so sweet. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, Princess. Thank you, sweetie. Bitch, stole my look. Shout out to my baby. Shout out to two moderator. Thank you so much, too. Shout out to Legendary. Shout out to Prank Princess. Ooh, there goes screen. There it goes. Prank Princess, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Simone Sanders, Cosita. I'm gonna start doing this throughout the show, like I used to. Shout out to Cookies, but y'all know we be having the content. We trying to get to it, and I want y'all to get to the phone lines because I know y'all wanted to open up the phone lines. I know y'all wanted to open those phone lines. Shout out to Loco. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Shout out to my boo Tania. Love you, sweetie. Shout out to my baby Tay baby. Love you, Tay baby. I love you, Tay. Thank you, Tay. Shout out to Star Child. Shout out to my baby Dorinda and Star Child again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative. You have no idea. Thank you, Black Carrie. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shout out to my baby Nia. I love you, Nia. Mwah. I love you, Nia. And Nia, you need to call in too. Nia. Shout out to Nicole. Oh, now Nia talking about picnic basket. Lord. Lord, shout out to my baby too. Shout out to Nia again. She says, love you, Sean. Love you too. She says, got to live late. I just wanted to wish Sean and Chad a happy Sunday. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. We love you. Thank you, sweetie. Shout out to Renisha. Shout out to my boo too. My baby. Oops. Moderator. Shout out to my baby Tasha. Thank you for being a member for 39 months. I love you, Tasha. Shout out to Tay baby. I love you, Tay. So sweet. Tania, all of y'all are so sweet. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Shout out to Black Carrie. Thank you so much for the trophy, sweetie. Thank you. Shout out to Prank Princess again. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And Lumpy and Tania and Grace and Kenny. God, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Shout out to Carrie. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Shout out to my boo, Saki. To my boo. Oh my God, I love y'all. Cosita. Thank you, Carrie. Thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Lindsay. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Black Snake Moon. Irish. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank y'all so much. I am so grateful. I really am. I really, 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 really am. Thank y'all so much. So we are going to get out of here. I will be live. Okay. We're not going there. We have a lot to discuss. I do want to talk about the Chrisean getting served. What does that mean? I want to talk about that and break that down on the next live. about her being served by Child Protective Services and what this could lead to, what will be her options, what will happen with Chrisean Jr., who would be like eligible to get Chrisean if Chrisean was to be removed. So we are doing all of that. Hold on. Coffee. You know, that's possible. I still need to help baby Shay and see if she wanted to do a Ponder replay today. But if she doesn't have time for a Ponder replay, then yeah, maybe we can just hop on coffee for a couple hours. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, so we will be breaking that down and what the serving means in Baltimore and all that good stuff. And then we'll get a little bit to Nevaeh and her children, you know, what's going on with her and Blue, the new baby. He is so cute. So yeah, we'll talk about all that good stuff. Okay. And I'm sure some other stuff is about to go down, you know, as we speak, I'm sure. Okay. But thank y'all so much. Like and subscribe. Shout out to the 165K, 166. Hold on, where are we? 165K. We just hit 164 the week before last, and we just hit 165 this morning. So shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to all of the new subbies. Welcome aboard. We love y'all. Almost 2,000 subscribers in the last two and a half weeks. So yeah, so shout out to y'all. You know, and welcome. I hope y'all enjoying yourselves. And I will see y'all on the next live. Until then, pray for Chrisean Jr. Okay. Justice for Ronnie Doe. All right. And I'm gonna call it a show. All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I love y'all. And I will see y'all on the next.
You better do it, Lord.
I hope y'all join us.
You better get him, Lord.
Bye.
Before I get him, Lord. Hey.
Activate. Oh no.